What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do some PvPing and I'm going to share how I actually do my PvP. You can ignore the winning rate because I've been like just AFKing to get more arena points when I'm busy. But right now I got some time and I'm going to do about maybe 3 battles of PvP. Currently Master 4, not really high rank, but yeah, but the enemies are getting tougher. So what I'll do is I'll get this food that gives me a 10% attack boost. So this is very helpful because it ups the power by maybe 1 to 2k. And for PvP, the higher the power, the person that with the highest power will start first. So if you start first, you get to deal damage, and if you start second, you get extra battle gauge, which is not the best because I feel that it can be like controlled if you do it well. Like example, if the enemy has a ulti, maybe you stun him or you can like kill him off first. So normally what I do with this team is I will extort the attack and defense with Green Bun's skill, and I'll do 2 AoEs. Why AoE? Because I want to see who has the least defense. It's not very important, but at least you have to remember, like right now I know that King doesn't have much defense, which is really good because King can heal his teammates, and I don't like healers because healers are going to be a pain in the ass if they somehow get a level 3 heal and then they just reduce all the damage I've done. So it's great that King is low in health, so we can start to think about how we're going to do this. But right now it seems that I deal quite a lot of damage with the debuff, and I still have the debuff, and because I have 3 AoE skills and 1 level 2, I'm going to use all of them. Yup. As you can see, King having the lowest defense is off already, so no need to care about him anymore. The next goal will be to get rid of those that are low of health, but since their health is so low, I can still use the AoE tactic. And I do have ulti on Ban, so what I'll do is I'll take the ulti and extort the health from the highest HP hero. And when we bring his HP down, it'll be really good because that will bring him in level with the other guys, and the AoE will just kill off the other 2, if not maybe 1, and then we can just clear off from there. It doesn't have any big threat. Diane has the highest gauge, but she's going to die, so the others won't have any ulti soon or later. So I mean, if you really have much things to do and you're very busy, you can just auto off from here. But yeah, that's how it's going to end for this round. But don't go off yet, we still have 2 more rounds, so we can see how we're going to play those rounds. Maybe we can just skip over since the fight is more or less over. Right now I'm just going to put attack buff, extort, and then just deal some damage to clear them off. So let's go to the next round. So here we are in the next round. I got up to Master 3 after that fight, so that's great. Make sure you have auto eat on so that you can get a higher power to start first if possible. Okay, right now we will analyze the team. Okay, you want the healer to die off, but you don't want Green Bun to stay on for too long, because Green Bun has the extort and it's going to be very annoying because it does it to all enemies, right? So same thing, AoE damage, and now we can see that King is quite low again, probably because of the elements advantage, but that's great. We can clear him off first, and then we can think about who we want to aim next. Bun seems to be quite tanky. Jericho is slightly less tanky, so it will be quite a hard choice to choose. Okay, he just did some attack damage, which is good. We don't want him to be healing or like stunning, because we want to bring up the ulti gauge. So when we bring up the ulti gauge, we can do some AoE damage, or we can clear off Ban. The easiest way to clear off Ban at this point would be to use my Ban's ulti, because it has the highest damage on a single target. And yeah, we stun, petrify King, So we do that because we don't want him to heal. If he heals, the others will heal, and it's not a big deal for King himself, but it's a big deal for Ban because we have the aim to clear him off. He won't be clear off last for sure because he's quite annoying after a while. Okay, so more AoEs to clear off King, and we are going to do level 2 skill to clear off Jericho. Because what happens after that is they will only have 2 skills to use every turn. So meaning lesser damage, lesser AoE. But we got 2 down and we still got 3. So unless okay, it's Red Merlin. So we have to either clear that one of them really off quickly because their damage together might be quite painful. Right now, I would say to aim Ban because we don't really have any strong water damage after Diane is off. So we're going to clear off Ban as soon as possible and then we deal with Merlin. Because Merlin's freeze, if he freezes one person, that's fine. But Ban's extort is on everyone. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. So we're going to hit a bit and end with a Petrify so that Ban can't use any skills. Right, oh, the extort deal way more than I expected. So meaning that Petrify will go straight to Merlin, which is perfect. We more or less won this round already. So it's going to be very straightforward from now. Attack buff, extort, and then ulti, and then Merlin is going to be off. So let's go to the third round. Alright, back with the third round. Food up, matching done. Not sure who the enemy is going to be, but let's hope to start first. Merlin, Slater, and King. Okay, for this team again, straightforward. It's good that we have extort because extort would mean that we will do a lot of damage for the AoE skills. Most of the time, you will have extort when you're playing with Green Ban. I've never really encountered a situation without extort at the start of the turn. Damn, see, look at the damage. After extorting, the damage is pretty high on at least one person. So that is the weakest person. Meaning to say, if you want to do another strategy, you want to clear off one person as fast as possible, it will be Slater because he doesn't have much health. Pretty weak. Okay, so I got frozen on King, which is totally fine because right now we are just going to do more AoEs. Gonna give them some panic that all of the heroes are dying instead of just one, so it's harder for them to focus. I'm going to join this skill up there. The reason being is when I join the skill up, I'll get 2 energy gauge and I don't really have much to do really. And for Diane skill, this skill has a attack restriction, meaning if I use this skill on somebody, he cannot use his attack skills. So it might be helpful, but the main reason is to up Diane's energy gauge so that we can get the ulti as soon as possible and clear off the team. Because my Diane has one of the highest attacks, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, I built her up to do pure damage. Alright, so AoE again, Diane the whack. Oh, Slater is almost gone. We're gonna stun King because we don't want him to heal. Healing will affect all 3 people, which is not fun at all. I mean, after dealing so much damage and your efforts get erased, we won't want that happening. So yeah, Diane might die, but might live with 1 HP because Slater has 2 skills. Oh, and he hit Ban, that's great. Meaning to say that my Diane can out freely. If I were in that situation, I'll probably freeze or petrify Diane, but since they didn't do that, they are more or less dead. Because the lower health ones are off, and Red Merlin is a fire element, so she's going to take more damage. Okay, all 3 are dead. We are left with 1 person. It's not going to be a big deal who he is because there's no way he's going to win. With Ban's ulti out, it's just going to be very clear extortion and clearing him off. So that's about all for today's video, guys, and do leave in the comments if you want me to play another team, or you have any video in mind that you want me to talk more about. And if you enjoyed the video, do give a thumbs up, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.